One of the things that allows me to do what I do on a day-to-day basis, and which is outside of normal business activities, is we're very big on our structure. Now, we believe as a business that all businesses, no matter how big, how small, you can win if you can get your team, your consultants, your contractors to do what you want, when you want them to do it, at a quality level that you're happy with every time. If you can get those four things happening, then you're well on the way to actually being successful in business. Now that's the hard part. So what we do here at Sage is we make sure that our foundations are very strong so we can do that. As we grow, and as any business grows, it can get a little bit complicated and messy. So if we go back to what our foundations are like, then if they're solid, then we can afford to grow and do things a little bit out of the order. We're not just going day to day, the same things every day. We can afford to do things a little bit differently because we've got a very strong foundation. The cornerstone of that foundation are our 10 hat structures, or our organisation chart. Each of those 10 hats have a very specific function. And that's what I'd love for myself and Tim to be able to talk to you today about the function of each of those 10 hats. Because the function of those 10 hats, or those 10 areas, they determine the responsibility. So again, if we can get people knowing what to do, when to do it, and at a quality level all the time, they need to know what they're responsible for. So the first of those hats is the shareholder hat. The function of the shareholder is purely to fund the business and to take dividends. Nothing more, nothing less.
So the next hat is director. The function of that hat is to provide strategy and direction for the business. Take the overarching view of what the whole business is.
The next hat that I would talk about is leadership. Now, there can only be ever one leader in a business, not two, not three, no shared leadership, one leader. Because that leader is responsible for improving business efficiencies, from culture through to everything. Buck's got to stop with one person.
Marketing. The head of marketing, the function there is to generate qualified leads. We need to bring people into our business of the type that we want to grow our business.
And a really important department head, or I suppose, or department, or 10 hat is a sales. Because you can do all this work, this marketing, but you need to convert those qualified leads into sales. And some people are better at it than others. So again, very important hat. And there is a difference between marketing and sales.
The function of operations is to generate the cash, generate the income. We need someone doing the work. For everything else that's going on, we still need to do the work and get it done.
Now, the next hat is finance. Once we've generated the cash or done the work, we want to make sure we get paid. We want to make sure we're paying people on time, and all of our statutory obligations up together. So the finance hat is quite an important hat.
The function of admin and IT is to increase team efficiency. We have a team, let's increase their efficiency throughout the business.
Now, the next hat, HR, human resources, not a lot of people like this hat because it involves dealing with people. But the function of HR is to increase team performance. And that entails things like performance reviews and giving clear guidelines around what is expected. Again, if you want your team to be able to follow, then they need to know what your expectations are.
And the last hat is product development, to innovate and improve. We can't stand still and expect our business to grow. I guess that's why the 10 hats is really important in all the business, because there are distinct functions for each hat. And really important to remember that responsibility does not mean doing. It may involve the use of third parties within your business, but also outside of your business. No matter what size your business is, you can build a 10 hat structure, whether you have 2 people or 200 people. And we'd be there to help. We look forward to helping clients build the roles so they have a business sustainable beyond just the one individual.